Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Landover. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back on the sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. They'll get this across midfield. Brought down. Following the pickup up front.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Finding space at the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Krosky-Merritt, not much there. Maybe a yard. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Right back to Krosky-Merritt, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Jacory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Washington.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Eagles nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's 2nd down. Dotson, the man in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Once again, it's Barkley. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up the third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time runs out in the third quarter. We are through one. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Set. 19. Charge.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it. And he's brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. 67 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Okay, break. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Right back to Krosky-Merritt. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Check, check. Down. X, ready.
Here's Rodriguez. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Fix the Eagle, fix the Eagle. Ready, right?
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. On the move left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Ready. 70 Lions.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain. Yet again. And now it's third down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate the call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here's Braden Mann now. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice. And that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He's got it at about the 8. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll throw with Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Hurts. That's complete. Kylen Granson. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Daniels now on 1st down. And a catch. Incredible. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, Daniels. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Warriors 70.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Out to his right. Now pass deep for McClory. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll run with Krosky Merritt. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 6-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he'll take this down to the 2 with a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Krosky Merritt, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Harry McClory. Touchdown, Commanders. Tight space things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Eagles nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, a teardrop throws there off his back foot. It's complete.
17 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Now Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's taken down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we've got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on third down.
He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check forever.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is third and long.
Great, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got it at the 3. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one caught. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Back all 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Hurts finding Smith, and an eagle. 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. A pass caught by Saquon. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. The open receiver is Dotson. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
A run out of the gun. Krosky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing hurt.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. Open man, left side, he's got it. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Washington.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And they're going to down inside the 5.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And a nice return here as well. It takes it up to the 45-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now they burn the timeout. They're in that gray area. They might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Eagles first down.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And the Commanders are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So it's a win here for the Commanders. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final.